Welcome back to the Traders Network Show and our continued coverage of Humanity 2.0. I'm Matt Bird, broadcasting worldwide from the Vatican for Equities.com and our affiliate partners. And my next guest is a special guest, Loretta Joseph, a socialite, influencer, public affairs extraordinaire. Loretta, welcome to the show. We've been friends for a long time, and we've been to Davos. We traveled the world together. It's great to see you here. I know we didn't have a chance to get together. We were supposed to be out covering the event in Australia, and I heard that was a huge success.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
but I'm Australian, so.
You are Australian.
We're awesome.
You came down. You brought Greg Medcraft.
Yep.
He was on earlier. He's a great, spectacular individual. You've seen Frank Ricotta and some of the other usual faces from Ooh La La and so on and so forth.
The gang.
The whole gang. Tell me a little bit about why this event's really important to all of them. You work on the peripheral, much like I do in certain ways, on trying to connect dots for some of these organizations. Why is this event important, both from an impact standpoint and for the organizations that are involved?
Because I think for me, this is an institution, the Catholic Church has been around for a really, really long time. Like, it's one of the largest institutions on earth. It probably has the most influence of any institution in social impact and seeing how we treat each other as humans. And I think that's one thing about Catholicism. It's about a community. It's not about a creed to me. I grew up Catholic. I'm probably not a great practicing Catholic, and I find myself much more spiritual these days than I do following one religion. But Catholicism brings a sense of community like I've never found in any other institution. So it's not about having a religion or a creed. It's not about a political institution or an economic institution, because it's all those things. So if we can impact, the Vatican, the Pope, who's one of the most influential people, whether he like it or not, on the planet, then we can make a real impact.
And the timing of this is actually quite fortuitous, because we're seeing gatherings like this at the United Nations, we're seeing it at the EU Parliament, we're seeing it in Davos, now coming here, and this is a heightened platform that has more than just credibility behind it, tremendous amount of influence and reach. The Vatican has reach. And to get some public-private partnerships, to get some of these private companies advocating for this social good initiatives is pretty, and in my eyes, pretty substantial. Is there anything that you'd like to see taken away from today? What can they embrace from today's sessions? It's still going on right now, but what would be the big takeaway that people or executives watching this could take away, and how can they participate in the future?
That technology and economics and social justice all come together. So technologists, whether they're dealing with the Catholic Church or they're dealing with the government, whether they're dealing with policymakers, for the first time in history, technology matters. So it's why we're talking about technology companies at the Vatican. Because technology changes everything. It's
an interesting point, because you don't really put the two together. The Vatican's very analog, paper. But yet they are becoming one of the most progressive influencers in technology now. That's very insightful.
It's an oxymoron and an interesting one. But yes, when the Pope is interested in AI and blockchain technology to disintermediate one of the largest institutions in the world that's mediated, then we know that we're on the brink of a revolution.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Well, listen, we got to cut to a commercial break in a little bit. Is there anything you'd like to shoot out? Anything that you want to advocate right now?
Blockchain technology is one thing that I do. We're talking about today a lot about trust. So I think this is the first time ever that institutions like the Catholic Church, governments are looking at a situation where they don't need to be in the equation anymore. Like, we're now dealing with trustless scenarios, and technology, blockchain takes out the need for a trusted third party. So I think we all need to be aware that the revolution of technology will change us whether we like it or we don't.
That's well said. Loretta Joseph, extraordinaire, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks,
I know
Matt.
you're a busy woman. You're watching the Traders Network Show. We're going to cut to commercial break. Don't go away. You're not going to miss our next guest.